Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. We are here and we are about to go to war. That's right, we are taking up Lady Arano's call for war, and we are going to join her in the fight for her to get back her throne. So, without any further ado, let us launch our contract. First strike in orbit of the Weldry. One of the most notorious hellholes in the Augurian Reach. Everything about this place is hostile to human life, and for the past 3 years, Espinosa has used it as a dumping ground for his political enemies. The Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. The inmates call it the Icebox. The image of the imposing structure appears on your view screen. It has a solid, heavy walls that you've come to associate with Victorian architecture. It's holding a facility for political prisoners, including high-value hostages, members of the founding families, spouses, sons, and daughters. If we liberate the prison and set them free, we break Espinosa's leverage over the founding houses. The political map will change overnight. We don't know what the Directorate has been doing to our people in there, but we have to set them free, not just for political gain, but because they're our people. We need your help to do this. Alright, let's see, what do we want to say? Aren't the founding lords and ladies supposed to be powerful figureheads? I know what I need to send my lance into. You've got an army, you need us. I think we should probably check out the dangers to us first. I need to know what we're about to send the lance into. What makes Weldry so inhospitable? Everything from sub-zero climate to the inedible vegetation. The whole planet is infested with blood-sucking insects. The swarms can stretch for miles. Yeah, that's not good. I'm afraid not. They're called Branson's mosquitoes. Imagine a colonial biting fly the size of your thumb. They serve as carriers for harmful bacteria. And you're dropping infantry there on purpose. Good question there, Yang. The army will be safe. Population centers like the Icebox use ultrasonics to keep these swarms at bay. But thank you for your concern, Mr. Bertainen. Alright then, let's see. You have an army, what do you need us for? That is a good question. Let's see what that is. Subtle and decisive action. I will lead the army in an all-out assault on the Directorate's primary spaceport. After I've drawn their attention, you will sneak in and attack the Icebox and liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free and put the founding families in our debt, all in one fell swoop. Okay, in my experience, operations this scale rarely go according to plan. Yeah, isn't that just the truth? I know, and it's one of the major reasons why I need you on this drop. You adapted to the chaos of the battlefield on Oromodia, and I'll be counting on you to do the same here. I'll remain in radio contact with you after we hit the ground. Good hunting, Leviathan. Give my uncle's troops the hell that they have earned. After the Directorate presence on the planet has been crushed and the Icebox has been liberated, we will regroup to celebrate our victory. Yeah, well, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Especially too, given, plans never survive the first contact. Even in the simple things like, I don't know, a basic game of D&D, I have almost never seen a plan go to, plan. Alright, well, let's see. What have we got? Who are we going to bring in? I think we're going to switch out the Blackjack for this one. I think you've got slightly less armor than our Centurion here, which is nicely refitted, so we'll definitely use that. I think we will keep Headhunter on the Vindicator for now, and I think we'll bring in Decker. Yeah, he's the one with very good piloting skills, so he's going to take our brawling mech. Rayland, I think you can go for the Centurion. We've got some decent tactics, and yeah, that should work well. And I will pick up the Orion and take the heavy strikes from there. So yes, without any further ado, let's deploy and see how we're going. Now, I did see that the mission difficulty is now dropped for 1.5 skulls, which is different than what we were at before. So, yeah, that's, I guess that's a good sign, if anything. Shows that we're in a fairly good position. We have some pretty good and well-equipped mechs, as well as pilots. I think we should be doing fine. So, yes, let's see. Alright, so what do we need to do? First of all, we need to fight our way to the Icebox prison camp. Second of all, we need to destroy all Directorate forces. And thirdly, liberate the Icebox from the Directorate control. Alright, so for this, we're going to earn a very comfortable 1.7 million Siebel payday, as well as 4 of 17 salvage. So yes, 4 by choice and 17 in total. That's going to be a hefty sum of parts indeed. Alright, this is it. Our first strike against my uncle's Directorate. Our first step towards justice. While I lead the Restoration Army against the Worldry's primary spaceport, you will launch a sneak attack against the Icebox and liberate it. I know that you can do this, Leviathan. We can do this together. Alright, let's see. Oliveira's final thoughts. Hard to believe we're going to war against the Directorate. I don't know about you, but from my perspective, it's long overdue. Make them pay for what they took from us. Make it hurt.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, where are we? Alright, there are 2 entrances to the complex, Commander. Intel says that each is defended by a series of elevated turrets. I'm also seeing an LRM emplacement between the 2 checkpoints. Battle mech defenses should be practically nil, as predicted. Lady Orana's preemptive strike has already drawn the prison's standard garrison away. I'm seeing heavy vehicles and turrets on my screen, nothing that you cannot handle. Clear the way and opposition and capture the prison. Lady Orano and the Restoration Army will take care of the rest. Good hunting, Commander. Alrighty-o. Reach the prison gates. Okay, we can down some doors. So what have we got? Turret generators. You know what? I think they could be what we wish to target first. If we can break them down, that will... Oh my goodness, they have so many turret generators. That is a little bit concerning. Prison gates A, B, and I guess that's all. That's where we get to. Okay, so this will be interesting. Now let's just double check. Tundra biome, 15% bonuses to heat sinking efficiency. Alright, not much else. Right then, let's see. We should probably go... I think what we will do is, I think we can probably get the best line of fire on these turret generators if we go around off to the right. So we're going to head this way, take on these, maybe take those out as well. Yeah, just see what we are capable of doing. Actually, you know what? If we just do a regular move... hang on a second.
Waiting for orders.
Who has...
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, okay, we're not able to use our sensor lock abilities. I guess we've got to get closer. So let's just bring ourselves to where we can do such things. Yeah, we'll run...
I'm here.
Yeah, we'll go through the order here first, see if anything ticks.
Locking in coordinates.
Just to be sure. Decker, yeah, you can run ahead.
Got it.
And, yeah, our missile boat can,
Acknowledged.
can fire from the back line. Alright. Getting some rather tense music. Interesting. We have... That's still there. Let's go... Do we sprint?
Good to go.
Or do we go with a jump? We could possibly jump up top here. Would be a little unorthodox, but it would put us in a position where we could take some shots. But you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Let's jump here and pick these up as early as possible. Alright, so enemy contact. We have the rest of this turn to figure this out, so let's run... Let's run our way as far as we can. You, my other friend, can jump jet up here.
I copy.
That should give us fairly decent positioning. Alright, so what have we got? We have unknown turrets in the back. Okay. And then to sprint, I think we go... Yeah, we'll follow up behind the Orion.
On my way.
Make sure we have a hefty shield in front. Alright.
What's up, boss?
You there, what have you got? Power generators, 100. Alright, we can do... Let's see, we could do 20... We could theoretically get 95 damage on this. Yeah, I guess we just take the shot. We're not in... Yeah, we have no other contact, so we're not in danger, so we might as well just take the shot. And, set up everybody else. Let's go ahead and fire.
Acknowledge.
Alright. Excellent, all 3 hits. That should be nice and easy.
Receiving you.
Deco, we have... Oh boy, the music is very tense for some reason. I think we should probably go ahead and we'll move this way. Focus to the right. Yeah. And we'll target that. That should be, what's this? 854, that is 32. Multiply that out, that's 96. Yeah, that should be plenty to take out the second one. So we'll move across there. Take this one down.
Locked on target. Target destroyed.
Alright, making some good tactical decisions. They're now sending in their troops. That is fine. We will be
Yes, Commander.
A-okay. Let's go. I guess we're going to move back here, face around this way,
I'm going.
and we should only need 5 damage over here, if memory... Oh no, we only need 10. Okay. Let's drop off the LRM-15. That feels like overkill. And then, yeah, I suppose we fire both of those. It should be if half hit, but it is only 75%, and I don't want to miss and have them firing on us
Firing on target.
before they can, before we would prefer to be able to engage.
One less structure.
So it is worth doing in my eyes. Alright, bringing in more vehicles, that is fine. Let's bring our big beefy Orion. Let's pop into... I feel like we should probably have visibility from here. Unless they have some sort of camouflage or anti-sensor thingy. Yeah, I'm guessing that's maybe what's going on. Alright, back to the top.
Ready to get it on.
Alright, so you're a little way away. Let's bring you... where can we bring you? Pardon me. Pop that out for a second. Wait. That's right. We are here. Can't target you, can't target you. Let's go ahead and jump jet. Let's set you up. And yeah, I think there should be fine. If we can't target them already, we will be able to. Yeah, okay, so sensor lock is what we shall do. 25 and 60 ton. Yeah, we're definitely going to take out the 60 ton first. That's,
This is the Warden. We have an intruder alert. All combat units, prepare to repel hostile.
What's up, boss?
alright then. Let's go... we could really do with moving a little bit forwards, but I'm not sure we're going to get that chance. And you know what?
They will be done.
Let's move the Centurion first. We can still target that other one. I don't know which one's going to get the first turn. But it should be...
I'm walking here.
Yeah, but regardless of whoever moves closer, that'll make it better for Deca. So let's go ahead and target you. Make sure we have everything active. Alright, so what are they? They are sensor locked. They're weak against melee. They are makeshift, so... carrying 75% of standard armor. And, seems about it. Just a little bit of cover. Yeah, alright. So, large laser. SRM4s. Yeah, let's see if we can do something about that.
Feel the wrath.
so far so good. That seemed like a fair few of them struck.
Damage minimal.
Who's this that has popped into vision?
Standing by.
What have you got? Well, we can't find out just yet, so let's go ahead and sort things out. It is a scorpion. We could move there. The question is, do we wish to jump down? You know what? Jumping might actually be far more advantageous. Then we can get our small and medium lasers as well. Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Those prison gates on either side are going to be your best point of entry into the complex. Yep. Blow them down and make your way inside, or jump the walls if your lance is capable of it. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to have to destroy them. Alright, so they do have more turrets. We could take out one of those. What is this? Oh, another unknown vehicle. And a bunch of turret generators. Alright, well, let us see. AC-5 and a machine gun. All we can target, so let's
Roger that.
open fire.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, well, that was nice and effective. Now, yeah, that's right. He only had like an SRM 4, I think it was. Oh, that's right. And the medium and the large laser. So, still a concern. If we can get rid of it though, that would be good. Let's go. Where are our best odds? 85, 95s, and 45 on the LRMs. Whereas back here, yeah, that little bit of distance makes a big difference. Not taking those minimum range penalties, or below minimum range penalties, I should say. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this guy and prevent those turrets from getting good vision. Alright.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Well done. Alright, they're gonna come in on the side.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Oh, that sensor lock is going to be a shame.
Warning. Armor low.
Whereabout is our armor low? Oh wow, that took quite a beating. Okay. That is mildly concerning. Okay. Well,
Commander.
who have we got? We got you, so... Question is, who's going to do more damage? Do we go for some of these turrets and prevent them from firing? Or do we focus on the vehicles? What does this say? Destroyed a building, reduce movement speed and spotting distance, but they provide cover. Ooh. 20% damage against ranged attacks from the front and the side. Okay. Well, I don't know if that's going to make a huge matter of difference at the end of the day. Let's bring ourselves over here. Or do we in fact wait a second just so we can, Okay, so the question is, do I move myself forwards and we take a shot here? You know what, that's probably fine. We might get line of sight on those turrets anyway. Yeah, that... or do we go here? That would take some of those turrets outside of sensor range. Alright, you know what, we're going to move here. I think it's probably the best bet. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Copy that.
Alright, and that gives us... Alright, we're slightly out of range there, but we can fire with the PPC and LRMs. So we may as well take this guy out while we can.
Affirmative.
Yeah, not enough to kill, but that's no surprise there. Alright, so they've got an autocannon of some variety. Let's beware of that. Let's bring... we've got a few little problems here. We don't want to be directly within targeting of them. I think the easiest way is going to be to take down those turret generators. So let's go jump jets instead. I think if we jump across here, that should bring our evasion fairly high. Yeah, actually, we want to get as close as possible, don't we? If we go from here... Yeah, we should definitely be able to do some damage, although that is 85s. If we go back from here, still 85s, and from on top, still 85. So you know what? I think we'll jump all the way back here, limit our direct fire. Yeah, direct line of fire.
Jump jet.
We might be able to get something good. And, yeah, AC5. Well, we've already targeted you, so I guess we may as well keep on working on that then. Yeah, I guess that's,
Roger that.
best we can do. Oh, and we got lucky and got the kill. Excellent.
One for the scrap heap.
Alright, and...
Orders?
Hammer, let's bring you. Well, it's as good as we can get, so we may as well take it. Can we... No, everything else is still out of range.
Moving to position.
Alright, hopefully we can, get a little bit of damage here. I think... Yeah, I don't think it's worth precision striking. Let's just go ahead and take these shots. Oh! And we rolled well.
This is what happens when you hang out with bad people.
Okay. That is handy. That laser went somewhere. Thank goodness we have the evasion on that Shadow Hawk. Alright, and now we can bring in our Rhine. Let's go... Now what is this? This is our right side torso. Ugh. Don't really want to be showing our right side to these guys if it's not necessary. Oh, let's bring ourselves... Let's head all the way around here. Actually, you know what? Maybe this is the right spot. Keep us close to the road. Let us get where we need to go. Yeah, we're going to get shot at anyway. There's very little we can do. We are sensor locked. So... Yeah, let's go ahead and move on up. We'll try and face as front on as possible. Just to mitigate the amount coming into our right torso, because that would be very painful if something happens. We can send LRMs over here. We can then do... Oh my goodness, the amount of AC troops. Oh. That is scary thought. Okay, we're going to try... Alright, we're going to do a multi-target. First of all, we're going to send missiles over here. If we can get rid of you, that's just all the better. Take out some of the extra range. Second of all, we will target you and you. But if we go back to B... there we go. So you're definitely what we want to take out first. We need a minimum of 74 damage. What have we got here? 60, 85. That could be enough. 95s are pretty good, and there's nowhere else to go. So you know what? Let's turn the medium laser over to C? No. Alright, so never mind, that won't work. That'll be 50, that could be 90 if everything goes according to plan. 90 would be enough, and a little bit of extra room for wiggle. We'll send the AC-10 over to C, and hopefully we do something good there. Alright, let's see how that goes.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, nothing on the Bulldog. Yes, we got rid of the AC-2s, as we wanted, and just burning through the standard turret. Okay. Yeah, that
Got a lock on me.
AC2 was definitely the danger. Oh, what stray shots coming in from way back? That's a shame. Alright, laser coming in. Alright. So let's,
Standing by.
what can we focus on? I think what we could do... well, we could move all the way forwards here, take a little bit of cover. We can't target them for some reason. I guess we need to be closer, or there's some sort of terrain that we're missing. What are our shots? 85s. 85s and 85s. So you know what? I think we'll go with the damage reduction, just because I think that they will make it through, even with a little bit of evasion. I think they'll make it through. So let's focus this way.
Acknowledged.
And let's see what we can do here now. Yeah, already down to half armor on the center torso. That is not good. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this guy at the very least. This large laser is going to be dangerous.
Target locked. It's go time.
And we didn't get the kill. Alright.
Commander.
Deco, let's bring you on in. But we could target you, or we could target those. You know what? I think we'll try and find a middle ground. Yeah, I think we'll go... three of those. I think that's pretty good. Otherwise, those are 75s. Yeah, this is slightly better, so we'll focus on this way. Hopefully they'll try and burn through our evasion instead. Let's target down this bulldog.
Engaging.
Alright, we got him. Good, good, good.
Vehicle trashed.
This extra 15% heat reduction is coming in very, very nicely. Alright, let's run you. How far can we run? We can run this far. I reckon that's probably good enough. We could even... yeah. We're going to start sending some shots way back there. See if we can take out some of these turret generators. Yeah, definitely the play that we want to take. We can get rid of all of their defenses. That's all the better for us. Alright, so what do we have? We have a total of 20, 40, and an extra 60. That brings us to a total of 100. We should be able to take out one of these if we strike. Who has the best odds? Not that one in the back. So let's just go... let's target the one in the middle and see if we can get some stray shots if for some reason we do miss.
Got it, Commander.
And yeah, we weren't lucky on the... we needed a perfect roll. Knew that wasn't probable, but it's always worth going for. Let's bring ourselves this way. Again, we should probably face more this way. Take as much damage into our left side as possible. Right, now the question is... no, there's no turret generator, so I'm wondering if these ones will take out these remaining turrets. So, let's focus... let's go... yeah, we're going to go ahead and go for a multi-target. First of all, we're going to go one here. One here. And then we'll send the remainder over there, of course. There's no point in wasting weapons that can be firing. Right, let's go... okay, so this is target A, I believe. Yes, A. Ah, cool. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so target A, that's got 16 health. We can send the bare minimum that way. I think that should be the... yeah, LRM 15. That means we will send A to B, which should be that one, and then over to C, everything else. And actually, if we just quickly double check, you have 59 health, so we have currently 50. Alright, that should be enough.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, rolled well on the first one. Got a solid strike on the second. And we took out the third. Alright, brilliant.
Target destroyed.
Okie dokie. So far, no reinforcements, which is good to
Got something you
see.
want done?
I think what we'll do here is... Yeah, I think we could probably finish off this thing in the back, so that... Yeah, that'll be the final turret there. That'll avoid any downtown shots and sensor locks. So let's bring in... where can we rotate around to? Actually, we don't have a whole bunch of heat. Maybe from, if we go jump jets. Yeah, build up a little bit of evasion. We still have really good shots here. We can set ourselves up. Yeah, I think that's going to be advantageous. Bring us towards the objective that we want to head towards. Alright, focus on you. 100 health. Not technically enough, but it should be a good start.
Locked on.
Oh, and we missed. That hurts. Ooh. Alright, well,
Waiting for orders.
Decker, I guess this is upon you. Let's go here. Yeah, we should be able to take that out nice and comfortably. Let's go and drop you... Yeah, we'll drop you here. No, we'll go there. We do have slightly better odds. And that is always
Heading
worth
out.
taking if possible. Right, now, the funny thing is... Oh, we actually have one there as well that wasn't actively showing up. Ah. Alright, well that is annoying. So you have 40, you have 34. Let's target you. We can't do a multi-shot, which is a shame. So let's just send one SRM 4. Yeah, one SRM 4. Actually, you know what? No, we'll just send the SRM 6. That's 8 damage a pop. So realistically, we only need what? One of these and 2 of those. Odds are fairly good on that, so let's just go ahead and take that.
Locked on.
Alright, that's good.
Brought it down, Commander.
Right, let's see. Hammer,
Waiting for orders.
let's bring you forwards. Yeah.
I'm your spaniel.
And you know what? Can we actually send a shot over here? We can. Okay, for some reason that's not appearing as an option. Clearly a bit of a glitch. Let's fire... that's 60 damage. Let's just fire an LRM 15 and 5. That should be plentiful. Realistically... Yeah, that should be enough to do 40 damage.
Target confirmed. Fresh real estate available.
Alright, so I'm going to assume that that was a complete and utter destruction. Let's bring ourselves... where do we want to go? I guess we're going to focus on at the prison gate, so let's run on forwards and see what we can do. You know what? I think what we should do, actually, if we target this thing, 100 health. Yeah, let's melee this thing. I don't really feel like wasting any ammo and such, so let's just sprint forwards. Give our mechs a time to regroup so we can, when we do bust down that door, we can enter
Receiving you.
as a single unit. Right, we can sprint this far, jump at about the same. Let's go... I think there will be the best.
I'm already there.
Right, and... who else?
Ready for orders.
Decker, we can sprint you all the way forwards. So let's pop you up there. And then we can go with hammer.
Commander,
Let's also sprint you all the way forwards.
double time. Let's go.
Alright. Not to mention, this will be very good to make sure if we did have any excess heat, we can make that say goodbye. Alright, now the question is, can we melee this thing? Apparently not. We are a little bit short on movement, but you know what? That should be fine. We'll set ourselves up at the very big door, and I think we will give it a little bippity-boppity boom. Yeah, right, so we're just going to brace. No point in wasting and building up that heat right before we need to actually make something happen. So let's bring you... Whoop.
Ready for orders.
Let's sprint you across here. That should be good.
Full speed, no target.
And alright, now we can start
Good to go.
getting to work and beating the door down. Can we... Oh, we actually can't melee the door, it seems. That feels a little bit silly. Alright, maybe we'll try and punch it down with our big mech. Actually, you know what? You have jump jets. We have nothing to do. Let's just reserve and wait
Standing by.
till... Yeah, here we go. Can I kick down the door? No. Alright, that seems really, really weird. I would have thought that we would have been able to blow that thing open for sure. Alright then, well, either way, if we can't do that, let's just go ahead and attack. Let's save ourselves the ammunition space. What is this? We need 100 damage. That's 110. Actually, you know what? Can we do... Yeah, we'll go with the SRM-4s, save us a little bit of heat. And you know what? Maybe we do this as well. Actually, no. LRM's definitely not going to work at that range. That's a silly thought. Alright, fire. Did... Okay.
Target building destroyed.
Hello. Looks like we are here. Let's run on in. Let's go. Full sprint over there. Enemy contact. Alright. Excellent work, Commander. The prison is ours. All direct personnel to action stations. This is not a drill. Looks like you've got more company. I'm seeing heat signatures coming online in the prison mech bay. The warden must have held a lance in reserve.
Sit tight, Commander. Lady Urano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Ooh, we get reinforcements. Well, that is cool. Alright, so these are the punks who are coming on in. So let's get ourselves ready. Let's run you over here onto the right side. Protect that right flank, that arm of yours. You, my friend, are doing very well. So let's go full sprinters and
Location confirmed.
see what you can target. And then you... let's just spread out just a little bit to make sure that we don't get any spray from indirect fire or any stray shots. Right. So, first target. Jenna. Okie dokie. What else have we got? It looks like they have a heavy mech of sort. So that's,
Yes, Commander.
that is not good for us. So let's see if we can, figure them out nice and quickly. Right, so the question is, from where we are at, what have you got? 4 medium blazers and SRMs. But you are in a ramshackled situation. So that is 25% armor. We could probably get a kill very comfortably with the right shot. Let's go ahead and see. What do we got? 40 and 2, 30 and 35. Let's bring you over here. The odds are the same, but I think this could be a 40 and 40. Alright, I think that's where we'll go. We'll pop up over there.
I get you.
And then we're going to go for a precision strike. Yeah, that brings us up to 60%. We should be able to get a pretty good shot. Center torso is 82. Yeah, let's just try and get this guy out of the way.
Copy that.
We're not really looking to fight the tinier mechs, nor salvage it. Ooh, okay. Have a Centurion of their own. Alrighty. And that seems like it's got half armor.
What's up, boss?
Let's bring you...
I'm ready.
Actually, who have we got? Alright. Let's get at least 2 pips of evasion if possible. We have pretty dodgy shots here. And much better shots back there. So you know what? I think... Yeah, I don't really feel like over-dedicating too much stuff to this one, but I feel like those odds are better.
Onward.
So if we just have a quick check, let's enable all weapons. Yeah, those odds are really bad. Although that being said though, we only need 50 damage. I think... Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I think we're going to save this for the Orion. Let them call that with a multi-shot. Use a breached shot to work our way through that. But I think we're more likely to do damage to anybody if we start firing upon the Centurion, who is in, yeah, as I said, shoddy repair, so half. LRMs, medium lasers, and an AC-10. Yeah, let's see if we can do something about that. Let's just burn through some armor. Have ourselves a little bit of resolve for whatever behemoth is coming our way. Alright, so clearly they have LRMs.
Can't take much more of this.
Hopefully Headhunter is okay. Looks like he's targeting multiple... That's,
So far, so good.
wonder if that's the Warden himself. Yeah, 50-ton mech. I'd be guessing maybe a Thunderbolt or Griffin. And then they have a 65. Okay, so not quite as heavy as our Orion, but still not something we want to be dealing with unnecessarily. So... let's bring you over here. 4 pips of evasion is pretty good. We might also get vision on the guy in the back, really. Let's travel here just to see that he has to come the whole way in. Make sure that we're luring him towards where we can shoot him with everybody. Let's go... let's pop up here.
On it.
The Jenna is in pretty bad shape. Yeah, I still think we hold out with the Orion against him. I don't think we have too much to worry about. So let's take our better shots here. If we roll well, this could slow him down just a fraction, so let's go ahead and do that.
Locked on target.
Alright, burning through some of that armor. That is what we want to see. Oh, and they're taking shots at poor Rannoch there. That's not ideal.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Alright, we should... oh, and yeah, they're really into this whole multi-shot thing. Not sure if that's the best idea on their end. Alright, let's quickly check in on you. Oh, 25 health. Okay, that is bad news, bears. We need to get you out of there. Best way to do that, of course, is to kill off everybody else, right? Now we could go water. That actually may not be a terrible idea. Go for some alpha striking turn after turn. A little bit of evasion. What's this? 65s, 95s, and oh, they got a Jaeger mech. Huh. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe we... oh. What are our shots from back here? 65s, 90s. But then it goes to, yeah, only LRMs to the back line. You know what? I think that's probably worth doing. We're going to go into the cooling pool. Let's rotate around here. So you, my silly little friend, you need to get cords. So we're gonna go. What can I do? We need. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I really want to multi-target and get some work done on some of these others, but it's only the center torso and it's got a fair bit of help. So I think we're going to have to do what we must. Yeah, 4 medium lasers is really bad. You've got LRMs and an AC-10, which is not good. And you have... Good grief. 2 AC-2s, 2 AC-5s, and 2 medium lasers. That guy is going to be a problem. We're going to have to try and take him out next turn as quickly as possible. So let's go... Let's get rid of this guy. That's 100 air plus damage that we should be taking off the board. This guy's annoying, but we should get some turns in before him. So let's see what we can do. Let's go... do we go Precision Strike? No, I think we saved this for the big dude. Let's go send everything we've got on this guy. Hopefully it's enough. Let's fire. Alright, well,
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
we halved his output, but unfortunately missing with that AC was a very
Waiting for orders.
bad situation for us. Let's go... How far back can we go? We need to get our way out of trouble. We maintain a line of sight no matter where we go. Okay, we have jump jets. Maybe that could be useful. Yeah, if we pop you back here, we can then fire indirectly, or if we go here, we could take out you fairly well. Yeah, maybe take out the Jenna and remove them from being able to scout unless they run in much closer, which is theoretically possible. They not the biggest amount of distance. Let's see. Could we make the angle any harder for them to go? Let's go for a jump. If we go here, yeah, it's just going to be LRMs. We would have good evasion though. What else could we do? We jump from way back here. Actually, that could be very useful. That would probably block line of sight fairly effectively. Yeah, a little unfortunate that we wouldn't be able to shoot with more. Maybe if we jumped... If we go here, we may be able to get something. I'm just really concerned about having Rannoch die. We really don't want to do that. Okie dokie. Do. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna play this safe. We're going to jump you right back here. I think that should block the line of sight. We can still fire our LRMs, and we'll definitely use that. I think we'll go... yeah, take out that Jenna just so they can't do any indirect fire. We should be able to get the kill if we strike relatively decently. Yeah, the odds are not good though. But any damage is better than no damage, so let's do what we can. Alright, going for the Shadowhawk. That is good. He has not been
Damage
struck so
is
far.
light.
What else have we got?
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so we can shoot and move. So we could target you here. We could also run in for the Jaeger mech. Probably not the worst idea, actually. So if that is what we want to do, to put the damage on nice and quickly and make good on their terrible ranges, let's here we go. We want to move over to Hammer. Hang on, why? Surely I can use the controls better. There we go.
I'm your spaniel.
Right, that's what I was looking to do. Let's bring you up over here. What's this? 70s, 65s. That's pretty decent. I would prefer to get some stuff on you, but at the same time, if we can just get rid of this Jenna, that's probably beneficial.
Rolling.
Yeah, let's remove the scout from scouting. Yeah, we're gonna send everything we got on you. Make sure that you're gone. 50 damage is a bit.
My father, damn you! We can't let this prison fall!
Okay, cool. At the end of the day, damage not incoming is damage not taken. So, yeah, and also it'll limit their targeting capacity.
Commander?
Alright, so now we can get in and start getting ready for some fisticuff action. Let's run right on up close. SRMs, small and medium lasers, that seems pretty jolly good. Let's check. If we go here, we might even be lucky. Yeah, we might even be lucky, and if we miss something, get a stray shot. So,
On my way.
let's see if we can line up some of these mechs to play dominoes with. And you know what? We do have medium lasers, and maybe this is worth doing. So that would be an AC-5. Yeah, they're not going to like being at this close range. Pardon me. Pick up there. Yeah, this close range is going to be terrible for their ACs. Medium lasers will do damage. Either that, or how is the mech in the back line? LRM's AC-10. We already have got a fair bit of damage on there. Taking you out would be no joke. But how much health have you got here? You have... You know what? We could probably do a fair bit of damage. Yeah, I think what we'll do here is if we go Precision Strike, we'll aim for the head. If we are lucky, we are lucky. And could possibly kill the pilot. But yeah, if we can get this guy to back off, or at least change his ranges so his ACs aren't firing at the other guy, I think that's probably better, because that LRM, he's only going to be firing at us. The AC-10 is still way too close. Yeah, I think we're going to just mitigate how much damage can come in on this guy. So let's go for the headshot, I think. See if we can roll some lucky strikes with the small and medium laser. And yeah, see what we can do. Well, we did a lot of AC-10 ammo explosions, so that could just have saved our butts. Because if he hasn't got ammo, he cannot shoot. Alright. You know what? I think we finished this guy off. Yeah. Alright, let's move on in. We have angles there. The odds don't seem worse, so I guess that's what we'll do. If we miss, we miss, and we might hopefully hit him. Or at least that is the goal. Everything we got, 95% across the board. Let's go ahead and Precision Strike. Again, if we could save the Jaeger mech, that would be cool. Let's go headshots yet again. Everything else is fairly likely to hit the center torso. So, yeah, what's that, 19%, the arms and the other stuff, it's all pretty high, so yeah, at the end of the day, if we can take it out, we can. Now, let's just see. Has he got any ammunition left? Medium lasers, AC-5 ammo, so we still got the 5 and the 2. Oh, did we target the other guy? No, we just happened to indirectly fire and take out his AC-10. Okay, well, you know what? That's just as good. Let's target the Jaeger mech still. Target the head. Off we roll.
All weapons
Alright.
committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
He's unsteady, but he's not down. Oh. Kamea Arano. For the Bulgarian people. Where's she coming in from? Has she got herself a mech like at the beginning of the game? does appear to be so. Ah, in a Kintaro. Alright, that's cool. I guess she's our reinforcements. Alright, let's bring... yeah, I guess we just go ahead and take the shots we can. If we go here... that should work. We could theoretically get LRMs over there. I'm super concerned that we're going to get got. But you know what? It is what it is. No one's having a turn till next one. Let's go back here. Yeah, you know what? I think that's probably a good idea. It's still indirect, so we've blocked the line of vision. We might even be able to get the kill on the Jaeger mech. Yeah, let's use your cold shot here.
Roger.
I'm pretty sure we'll get the first turn, so we should be safe. Let's precision strike this. Yeah, he's in a bad way. Yeah, he's down to very little. This lands, this is going to do a great deal of good. Oh, 18% for the headshot. You know what? This might be useful. Alright, let's roll.
Target confirmed.
Well, we did do a bit of damage.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Not quite everything. They're running... Oh, wait, no. Headshot there is good. That Centurion's getting cleaned up. They're firing on our Orion. This is good. You're not targeting Headhunter.
Minimal.
This is what we wanted to see. Let's bring...
Receiving you.
I reckon we bring you in for fisticuffs against him. So let's send Hammer. Let's bring you all the way up over here. Yeah, you got some really good shots there on the Jaeger mech. Let's go ahead and take those. Yeah, brace him with all of your missiles and lasers, I guess.
Punching all the buttons.
Alright, and another
Reporting critical hit.
another pilot injury. That's good, so we're almost down. Oh, and he does have vision on... Headhunter, okay.
Internal structure damage.
It's
The bad kind.
not looking good for him, or the mech. But I guess there's a little we can do. Alright, let's bring...
Ready for orders.
Well, if we go here, we're definitely going to get... Hang on. What do we got? Yeah, we have a little bit of time before the next one goes, so let's go... I think what we do is we're going to go move and tank him. LRMs, medium lasers, he's already really close to death. Melee should do it. That'll be 110 damage. That, yeah, we should probably be able to do this if we target his right side. So, yeah, I guess that's where we're going to target him from. Although, I don't like having this... You know what? No, we're not going to risk things. We're going to just get rid of you. You are an undesirable blight to our situation. So let's go for the melee. We'll target from the side. We have the armor. We'll be fine. Let's go ahead and kick this guy's teeth in.
Aye, aye. Putting my weight into it.
Oh, left leg destroyed. You know what? That might actually be... he falls over and takes another wound.
Negative damage.
We might get that for free. Come on. Knockdown pilot incapacitated. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Nice. Alright, working our way towards getting a very fancy mech. Right, let's bring our Orion full forwards. Let's finish this guy. And then it's only that punk in the back who's being a pain in our butt. Excellent.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, so obviously we need to ensure Kamea survives, but I don't think that's going to be an issue.
Standing by.
You, my friend... Oh, what? Oh, it's a door. Oh boy, my heart skipped a beat just then, that for sure. Alright, let's we'll move you over here. I don't think that's going to be big one way or the other. Yeah, and then we're just going to take a sensor lock. See what we're dealing with once and for all. Oh, it's a trebuchet. Okay. Haven't seen one of those so far. What's she doing? She's firing pretty good. He is sensor locked, so... Oh, he is moving in now. Okay. Taking a beating there. Let's go...
Orders?
What
I'm
have you
receiving
got, Hammer? Let's see what he's equipped with. Right, so LRM 15 times 2 and 3 medium lasers. Okay, not bad. Let's go ahead and, how do we want to take care of this guy? I think we'll go... Maybe we go with, Decker first?
Good to go.
Yeah, let's see if we can melee. Maybe we'll break a leg and get some precision shots. I think that's probably what we would prefer to do. Yeah, that's, yeah, we'll see if we can do that. Let's bring you over there. That should be fine. We will attack.
Moving to position.
Structure exposed somewhere. Unsteady, that's positive, I guess.
I live to serve.
Alright, where did he get shot? Okay, so it was in the leg. Excellent. I think we should probably follow that up and take out his leg if possible. So let's go... Actually, let's move to a beneficial range. Let's travel... Yeah, those are 40%ers and 85s. If we go back here... what could we do? Yeah, so we'd be trading our medium lasers for LRMs. You know what? I think we're going to try and, oh, we could actually try and give him a good kick in the leg as well. You know what? 70 damage. We could... No, I think we'll just go ahead and, run it nice and close. And we'll target the leg that we can, yeah, see if we can bring him down. The precision strike is what we're after. We can't target the far leg, unfortunately, so I guess we're going to target this one. Yeah, he's got a fair bit of armor. He shouldn't die to this, so let's just go ahead and fire and see if we can get damage on that left leg. I was hoping those missiles might have made him unsteady, but apparently not quite enough. Let's follow this up. This is the... What is this? On the left arm, if we go from here, that should target his right side, which is a little bit more heavily armored. So if we do, yeah, pop the leg, we're less likely to kill. That is the goal. Let's see what we can do. And...
Physical attack.
Well, we've injured the pilot instead.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
But we did knock him down. Okay, so I guess not quite what we were going for, but we'll take it nonetheless. Headhunter, you know what?
Aye.
You're probably the perfect person for this right about now. Let's jump you up here. How are the shots? 85 on the medium laser and the PPC. Yeah, I think that's as good as we'll get. I don't think he'll get a turn. Let's go precision strike. Actually, no, we get that for free. So let's see, where do we target? We could go for a headshot or for a leg. We've destroyed one leg, so let's go for the other. We need 30 damage. So let's not overcook this. So as long as we don't do 110 damage, we're fine. yeah, I think we can afford to fire everything. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll fire everything. That should be enough. Our odds are fairly good for the leg. Let's see if we can get it.
Firing on target.
Alright, both legs destroyed. Excellent.
That's a kill.
Oh, yeah. The prison is ours. Thanks for the assist, Lady Arano. I'll have Samaya bring us down for the victory celebration. There will be no celebrating, not after what I saw out there. Gods, Darius, the things the Directorate has done to these people. Samaya, I need you to meet me in the prison hospital right now. Ooh, Alexander. What is it? Better that you see for yourself. And Lady Kamea, prepare yourself. This isn't going to be easy.
Mission successful.
Alright, well. We were very lucky we did not take any kills nor destructions to our mechs there. Radek, you were, good grief, you were a very lucky fellow. And also, Man of the Hour there, taking out a couple of those mechs and gaining us the extra salvage. That is a brilliant thing. Alright, so it looks like the Elgarian Directorate is not happy with us. Who would have thunk? And the Arano Restoration is happy. Who would believe it? Alright, mission complete. We got paid. Excellent work, Commander. I was right to put my faith in you. You're a critical part of the restoration effort. Alrighty, well, it looks like the Vindicator is going to be out of commission for just a little while, so... Oh, actually, no, you only got the kill at the end. I guess my memory does not serve me very well. Alright, either way, bunch of people, bunch of experience, that's wonderful for us. Let's keep on going and see what we can do. Alright, so, we get to pick up 4 pieces of salvage, and we can go 3 pieces of a Jaeger mech. Oh, well, hello. We're definitely... Wait. Yeah, there we go. We are definitely picking those up. That is a free mech at 65 tons. That is beautiful. And then, yeah, let's definitely go ahead and pick up the Trebuchet. We don't have one of those. Hopefully one of the others is going to be that. That would be a really nice thing if we could get that. Alright, let's see what we got. And we have 3 Jaeger mechs, a Jenna part, and a Trebuchet. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't get lucky. Alright, well, yeah, that is a shame. Actually, hang on a second. Did I? Yeah, no, I did read that correctly. Alright. 3 AC5s, large lasers, medium lasers, bunch of ammo. And, yeah, 10.5 million worth of salvage. Nicely done. Alright then. So let's see what the repercussions of declaring war and how things are sitting for Lady Arano. Obviously, if she's, hopefully things aren't too bad, because we do need to keep on getting paid, and I feel like we're going to have our work cut out for us if we keep up with her. So, let's see what the repercussions of this is.
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Kamea. He was here all this time.
Raju.
Okay, so apparently Raju lived. Alright, the Arano Restoration, the Icebox Wildred. Right. Mayor, I am so sorry. I know how much Mastiff meant to you. He was a friend and a mentor to both of us. He was more than that. The old man was like a second father to me, and my uncle condemned him to waste away on this rock, to die wretched and broken in agony. Yeah, I think we show a little bit of respect for our former mentor. I knew Suraju longer than either of you. I'll avenge him. I promise you that. I think that's fitting to the character. We'll avenge him together. There's no coming back from what I've witnessed here today. What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Our intel was wrong, Alexander. The icebox isn't a prison. It's a meat grinder. My own family is behind. And what's left of mine has been chosen to look the other way. It isn't an easy thing to wrap your head around, but try to remain focused. We have just liberated the Directorate's hostages. With a single blow, you've shattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses. The prisoners you've set free are already calling you the Sword of Restoration. We need to spread this message all the way to Commodore, to galvanize your supporters and weaken Espinosa's popularity there. Yeah, I think, yeah, galvanize your supporters. I like the sound of that. I think that's what we'll go for instead of the popularity route of things, because, you know, tyrants are always seemed to be, I don't know, there's always an unhealthy amount of propaganda about them, but it's always surprising seeing how many people go along with tyrants. So, yes, let's galvanize the supporters. It won't be an easy process. For the last 3 years, those who love House Arano have been keeping their heads down. We won't break that overnight. In truth, an appreciable percentage of Commodore's population supports Director Espinosa. In centralizing power, he improved the quality of life on the throne world considerably and will forgive a great deal for security and comfort. With our victory on Weldry, we've all seen what happened to those who would not be bought or indoctrinated. Those who refuse to kneel before a tyrant, we know what will become of the people who were made to disappear, and soon enough the entire Reach will know it too. The momentum is on our side, Kamea. We need to take advantage of it. You're right. This isn't the time for hand-wringing. But, Alexander, you didn't see what I saw out there. On the other end of the battlefield, the work crews, all hunched and broken, the graveyards, the great fields, all unmarked burial plots that stretched as far as the eye could see. Every time I blink, I see it. The misery that was allowed to fester here. Alright, yeah, let's lean into our background. I think since it's an option, we may as well see what that admits us as far as story options. So, I was once, I was one bad Solaris fight away from bankruptcy before Mastiff reached out to me. I could have easily wound up in a place like I think that's the... Yes. But that was the inner sphere, or my uncle's coup. The Reach didn't have places like that. Prison is going to stay with these people for the rest of their lives. I'd do anything to spare them that hurt, but I can't. Word of advice from an old veteran, Lady Arano: focus on something you can do. Give us an order. Tell us to blow up something. Use your imagination. The key is, you do something, and you move on. Thank you, Chief Sertanen. You have a good crew. Leviathan, I have a new assignment for you, and a reward for your service. The Argo appears on your view screen. She's in rough shape, but she appears to be spaceworthy. Oh, hang on a second. That's the old derelict we picked up a long time ago. We had to defend while her people got it up and running. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo was one of my father's most closely held secrets. When I sent you to retrieve her, I meant her to serve as a symbolic purpose, a sign of rebirth and renewal, emblazoned with the Arano Commorant? For all to see. I was naive. This is a time for action, not symbols. And so, Leviathan, I have decided that she will be yours, man. Ooh, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Lord Madeira and I will join you to act as my liaison, and in return you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible, and you will hone your company to a razor's edge, one that I think you will hold to the Directorate's throat. Okay, so I guess this is why we had the option for multiple mech bays and things, which I wasn't sure how we'd expand on the weapon. Alright, in that case, congratulations, you've got yourself a Navy. We'll transition to the Argo directly, or I guess I've got a new ship. I think we'll say congratulations, you've got yourself a Navy. If that's settled, then please, Kamea, go back to the triage tent and get your wounds looked at. The conditions here are beyond unsanitary, and you'll be no use of anyone if you're dying of some exotic infection. Our people can tend to the wounded. We need you strong for the fight ahead. I will, Alexander, but not just yet. Assemble our people in the courtyard. There is something I need to say.
People of the Aurigan Reach, I am Kamea Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Aurigan Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Aurigan people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
Well, okay then. Quite the rousing speech. I can see that's certainly beginning to turn heads. Have ship will travel in orbit near Weldry. Right, Dr. Farah Murad. Hello again, my mercenary friends. Before I officially take possession of the Argo, I wanted to introduce myself in person. We never really got a chance to meet properly on Alexa. So, hi. I'm Dr. Farah Murad, or just Farah if you prefer. It's nice to meet all of you face to face. Yeah, Doc, you too. I'm gonna call you Doc, by the way. You should probably go ahead and get used to it. It was impressive work what you did, getting the Argo flying. Between you and me, I had my doubts. Honestly, I did too. You should have seen what the Argo's interior looked like after a couple hundred years of pirate occupation. Actually, I take that back. If you'd seen what I saw, you would never have wanted to set foot inside. Take it from me, the ship has been deloused from bow to stern, and every meter of her has been hosed down with industrial-grade disinfectant. The ship is clean enough to eat off, I swear it. I think we will go with, thanks, Farah. I'm sure we all appreciate it. I'm pleased to hear it, and I'm glad that we're getting off on the right foot. It isn't every day that you get to introduce your new crewmates to the ship you just rebuilt. Alright, so what do we do? New crewmates? Do you know something we don't? Hang on a second. My company, who isn't on the crew, or we're finally getting a shipboard engineer. Let's just say, do you know something we don't? Because I don't want to come off too hostile, but we may as well see if we can get to the bottom of what she's saying. Did Lady Arano not say? I'm coming with you. You'll need me just in case anything goes wrong with the ship. Not that it will, mind you, but, you know, just in case. Oh, and Darius, I'm sorry about all the shutting back on Alexis. Turns out getting shot at by pirates puts me on edge. No hard feelings? None at all. Keep this beast flying, and you can yell at me as much as you want. Hell, I'm used to it. Welcome to the family. You too, Lord Madeira. I never imagined we'd be working together, but I'm glad to have the opportunity. As am I, Mr. Oliveira. Over the years of our exile, Lady Orano told me a great deal about you and your company. All of it is good. Even before the events of the coup, she knew about Markham's marauders. Your assistance in her father's older campaign did not go unnoticed. It was a job, Lord Madeira. We only did what Lord High Tamati paid us to do. Still, it feels good to be appreciated and to know that someone out there still remembers Commander Markham's name. Alright then, I guess, being remembered is the best, still very heartwarming, but we want to see the ship. I think we'll say you'll be a welcome addition. Alright, thank you, Commander Hobbs. Speaking of which, you'll have some time to break with your new ship in before Lady Orano is ready to move on Panzea. She needs to consolidate our forces on Welgery and replace our losses with fresh volunteers. You remember her orders, you are to sharpen your company and grow strong. And now that you have a mobile command center worthy of the title, I suggest that you use it. I'll get out a fresh batch of contracts to look over, Edmund. The whole RimWorld periphery is our oyster now, and we won't be limited by our debts or travel restrictions. Exciting times, I have got to say. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, how about it, Yang? Are you excited yet? He hasn't really piped up too much. Sorry, he hasn't. Yes, boss, I'm practically giddy. So why the hell are we still standing around here talking? There's an absolute enormous mech bay right over there, and it's got my name written all over it. Damn right it does, Yang. Alright, you heard him. Take it to your stations, everybody. We're free agents until Lady Orano calls on us, and there's money to be made. Okay. Well then, let's see what does our new ship look like. I want to see what we can do. Alright, Argo upgrades. The Argo is not in good shape, Commander, but with time, money, and some of Chief Vertonen's technical resources, we can address most of the major problems, maybe even making it a nice place again. I'll be in engineering if you want to know more. Alright, Lady Orano said she wants to get us stronger with these mech facilities. We finally have the resources to do that. Bring me scrapped mechs from missions and shops, and I'll rebuild them into fighting machines. And remember, boss, when it comes to mechs, bigger is usually better.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright, so, we have a Jaeger mech S model, specialized at long-range autocannon, so pretty good. And what else have we got? Going to want to see this. Okay, yes, for repairs. That is certain. That Vindicator is in a little bit of a rough shape. Alright, so we can't do any of that just yet. Let's go ahead and throw the Jaeger mech into storage, I think. Or maybe do we what do we do? Maybe we swap out the Blackjack. Send the Blackjack to the storage yards and see what this Jaeger mech can do. I think it could be nice to have another heavy mech. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Blackjack, you've been good and faithful, but let's send you to storage. Alright then, let's see. So, Spymaster and Rabbit is still out for 2 more days. That's fine. 20 days on the Marauder. Financial in 9. And here we are with a very big, if not a little bit beat up, giant ship. So let's quickly check out finances. Does this change how much we're spending or have to pay? Estimated costs are fine. So that seems relatively normal. Here's some interesting sounds from the ship. Let's go over to, yeah. Let's check out engineering after all.
Engineering, Commander.
Let's talk to Farah. Alright, Commander Hobbs, what can I do for you? Let's see. Patching it up. How did you do it? Good question. Oh, it wasn't just me. I had a team working under me. Over 200 of Luritan's most accomplished engineers, electricians, and shipwrights. It was pretty amazing, I have to say. Shouting through a megaphone at a team of hundreds, watching them hang on my every word. Have you ever managed a team that big before? Never in my wildest dreams. Prior to my time at Luriton's shipyard, the biggest team I'd ever managed was the crew I had with me on Alexis, and they all got killed. This job went a lot better than that one did, by the way. Only 3 deaths across the entire project, and before you ask, none of them were my fault. There was an accident with one of the industrial cranes, and well, it was horrible. I pray for their soul. Alright, so let's see, how much did this cost? I'm kind of curious. Oh, well, it wasn't Lady Orano. The payments came directly from House Centrella. That was a figure of speech. They were indirect payments, of course, routed through countless intermediaries to obscure where the money was coming from, but yeah, the Centrellas paid for it. Now, to how much they paid? I honestly have no idea, but I'm sure the figure was astronomical. But still cheaper than getting dragged into an unwanted war, hey? If this ship turns out to be as important to Lady Orano thinks it will, then it was money well worth spent. Alright then, so, questions about the ship. Let's, figure this out. Tell me about the Argo. So, a fair amount, Commander. I've been researching this ship for several months. Boeing Interstellar produced just 2 of these beauties back in 2762. They were intended to follow behind the first wave of exploratory missions, supporting multiple surveyors, terraformer and colonizer teams on deep survey missions. Although the ship's far too large to land on a planet, her docking collar systems allow for smaller dropships like your Leopard to come along for the ride. The Argo is a mobile space station in a sense, providing supply and temporary habitation for the teams on dangerous missions in unsettled space. Alright, so exploration vessel or no, sounds like an ideal for our purpose. It is. With 57,000 tons of cargo space, she has all the room we need for supplies, spare equipment, personnel, you name it. In fact, her hold is so vast we'll have no trouble storing as many mech chassis and partial mech salvage as you can get your hands on. Alright, so why do we not see more ships like the Argo out here? The Argo is a product of her era. She lacks the armor or maneuverability to function in battle, and she is vastly outclassed in size and firepower by even the smallest warships. She's a peacetime ship meant for peacetime exploration duties, and planned with a focus on long-term orbital deployment. It was her non-combat design that ultimately led to her abandonment. In an earlier era, she might have seen widescreen usage, but the fall of Star League and the near-constant state of the war we've endured since then has rendered the Argo a little more than a forgotten experimental footnote in the history of dropship production. Sad, really. In her own way, the Argo represents the back seat that science and exploration have taken in pursuit of military goals. Alright, and that's enough for now, I think. Alright, very well. Well, you know what, since we're here, we may as well figure out what is she like as a person. Probably good to know. Well, I'm an actual doctor, not the medical kind, but I hold 2 doctorates, one in physics and the other in mechanical engineering. But now I'm hauling around in a lost tech wander with a crew of merry pirates seeking my fortune. It's funny the places life takes you. Okay, alright, so what is her long-term vision? Let's see, where would you like to begin? Well, she was born on Regulus in the Free Worlds League. My parents were academics, I know, big surprise, and I spent most of my early years bouncing back and forth between their suburban apartments and the Fidalzi. My Baba Junes live in dropship. Baba June, who was that? Yes, good question. I have no idea. My grandfather. He carved out a nice little business for himself running a taxi service for pilgrims heading to and from Dar es Salaam. As much as my father on Baba June old-fashioned lifestyle and belief, he wasn't blind to how much I loved the old man, he occasionally consented to let me board the Fidausi and go along for the ride. I will always cherish my memories of those voyages, the warmth behind Baba June's smile, and the excitement of leaving Regulus behind, chatting with the pilgrims and getting lost in the stars, and eating pre-packaged Pezajan out of a shiny tin. I think that's what it is. Those times are all crystal clear in my memory, as if they happened yesterday. Oh, how I miss that wonderful man. Alright, what about, yes, studies. What did you do after you left home? Actually spent a little bit of time in the Lyran Commonwealth before I pursued studies. Long story short, but suffice it to say, it was its own kind of learning experience. When I did decide to get a higher education, I wound up back in the Free Worlds League. I did my undergrad studies at the University of Atreus, then went on to Slan University in the Capellan Federation to earn my doctorates. For a top 3 school with Miraskova screened administration's process, Yan Yu was surprisingly open to transfer students. Oh. Alright then. Anyway, I could go on about hours about my academic career, and you'll probably smile and nod as I ramble on. But, come on, I mean, this can't be interesting for you, can it? You're a mercenary, you stomp around in a giant robot for a living. The closest I got to adventure back then, was my dissertation defense. Alright then, I think, we may as well ask the final question. Have you always wanted to be a shipboard engineer? No. When she was 15, I wanted to be a statistician, but you know, a nice quiet life alone in the ivory tower was my personal dropship was going to be called, but preparing mathematical models and studying survey results. So yes, every girl's dream. So what made you get into engineering? My Uncle Heine's Experiment World live-action STEM edutainment program for the Lyran Commonwealth. It started airing just after my 19th birthday. You may have seen it. It ran for 3 seasons before it was cancelled. The host was a tattooed, chain-smoking nihilist who taught children the magic of chemistry. You know, making thermite with aluminium cans and a belt sander. That kind of thing. Yeah. Sounds like a Lyran kids show, alright. Yes. Well, I, wound up marrying the host. It's a long story, but the important bit is, in the 6 months before the annulment, I learned that I had a real talent with machines. When Heine blew out a power relay or took out a tire iron before the bandsaw, I was the one who would put it back together. I found a great deal of peace in that. From there on, it was just a matter of getting into the right schools and following my bliss. So that's what I did. And well, here I am. Turned out alright, all things considered. Alrighty-o, so that's pretty good. That is the doc.
Keep safe, boss.
So now, let's just quickly have a quick squiz. We have medical bays, we can do... Ooh, recreation. So, extra morale. So that's just under $250,000. It does increase our average cost. And takes time to build. Okay, so I'm guessing this is how everything's going to work. Let us see. We have power systems. So this will be... well, that's just basic repairs, it seems. Yeah, avoid... Yeah, just some basic safety issues. Structure-wise, we can build this up. Yeah, so there's still some things that need to be repaired. Average cost isn't too bad, nice and cheap as well. And then further on, there's better habitation pods. Maybe something for a drive system that we're yet to see. Mech bays. Already installed. Oh, we also get tech points. So interesting. So we can gain better bonuses. Yeah. So we can get things done quicker. And then, of course, repairing and refitting. Extra bonus tech points. Alright, so the question is, oh, and even training modules. That is very cool. So we need to repair power for that first. 20 experience each day. Mech warriors with less than 10,000 total experience can benefit from this training. Huh. Okay. Well, the question is, what do we want to go for? Do we go for some morale, some power systems, some structure? I think it only makes sense that we get something fit. Something working. So let's go... power systems probably is worthwhile. We don't want things to keep failing. We could go for the recreation though. 10 days. That will increase our morale. 10 days here, 90,000. You know what? I think, yeah, if we can keep the people happier, I think some of the other bits and pieces in our life on the ship might be able to be mitigated. After all, what is it? Something about circuses and bread keeping people happy, and they won't revolt. So let's go ahead and do just that. Let's fix up the lounge. It'll cost us a little bit of money, but it will improve our morale.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Seems pretty good. We'll get that up and going. And can we add multiple things on there? No, it's one thing at a time. Okay, mech bays. We need to see, what have we got? First of all, let's repair the Vindicator. That, yeah, 3 days and 14, just under 15 grand. That seems reasonable. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mechs, so we can take contracts. That is the main thing we want. The Argo should be... hang on a second, let's check. 3 days for the Vindicator or 20 for the Marauder. Honestly, I think we can probably hold out for the Marauder, so we'll try and get that up and running first. I know the Vindicator's only 3 days, but depending on how missions go, we may not need any extra repairs in the meantime, so we'll try and hold that out. Let's go to the Mech Warrior Bay. Let's see about some skills. First of all,
Reporting.
we have myself. I'm at 1600. Could go for a little bit of piloting, but I don't think we will. We're going to go for the gunnery still.
What's up, boss?
Rannick? Oh, that's right. You were in a really bad way. Oh, sorry. Your mech was in a bad way, but you did not get hurt. That's quite a relief, actually. I was thinking that you were going to be wounded. Hammer. We could send in some fire there. I think we'll just throw in some gunnery skill. I think that's... oh, and actually, no. We were going to go for the heat thing. That's right. So, yeah, we will hold out for that. We're only 500 XP off that. And I think that's
Ready for orders.
pretty much everyone. Yeah, we're going to see what happens when we max out piloting as well. We'll get close, but I think it's pretty good. Alright, so all that's done. We also have a memorial wall. So far, no company casualties. Well, hopefully we can keep it that way. Alright, command center. Let's, you know what, let's check out the store at the Argo. Here we go. Store. Anything good? So there is an archer. We do not have any bits and pieces for that. We could... yeah, Centurion, that's not a thing. There is an Enforcer. AC-10s and lasers. Okay, interesting. And then a Stalker as well. Ooh, that's a heavy mech. 85 tons. What have you got then? Heat sinks, medium lasers, LRMs, large lasers, SRMs and medium lasers, and more LRMs, large lasers and SRMs. Good grief. Alright, well that could certainly pack a punch. Very good. Let's see, what else have they got? Some basic weapons, AC-5s, MGs, some fancy ones, so extra bonuses to criticals, as well as saving on weight. That's pretty good, especially if you're chucking them on something lighter. Could armor them up a bit more. Ooh, cockpit mods. Okay. Increased protection. that could be useful. And then comm system. So what's this? Upgraded for improved performance. Gain extra resolve. Huh. Yeah, that could be nice. But you know what? I think for now, yeah, we don't need any of that stuff immediately. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, we also have heat banks, plus 30 overheat, plus 30 maximum heat, and 15 overheat threshold. Oh, that actually looks really good. You know what? We may, yeah. And, some LBX ammo, and some other things, but they're all fairly standard. Okay. So you know what? I think we might automatically just pick up this heat bank. That is something that's particularly nice and fancy. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that. I don't know what mech I want to throw that on. And I'm thinking I may come back for those, but at the moment, let's just focus on the contracts. Let's go to the command center.
Up from the Leopard, isn't it?
Oh.
Gotta hand it to Dr. Murad. This Argo is a hell of a ship.
Okay, much more fancy. I do like this indeed. Let's go ahead and yeah, check out these contracts for now. We'll talk to Alexander later. So we'll have a bit of a look at these. Okay, so all of these are for our reconquest of things, and all of these do appear to be on planets. So you know what? I think yeah, nothing too crazy going on. We'll hold out until we get the Marauder for this 2.5. I'm thinking maybe we go out and stretch our legs on what do we want? I'm thinking we'll go for something nice and easy, just so we can build up a little bit of an extra supply and get some mechs going without damaging them too hard. So let's go ahead and we'll pick up the B team in the next one, and we're going to capture a base for the restoration. So again, if you want to see us take back what's rightfully our benefactors' lands, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we will see how the story goes. And I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.